Hello and welcome back to Pizza 360, the online industry talk show giving you the information you need to succeed. The new hot topic in pizza this month is the PiePal. The folks at iStrategyLabs in Washington, D.C. have developed a push-button device to order pizza for delivery. Using a Wi-Fi connection, the device lets you turn a knob to select the number of pizzas you want, then push a button and send your order straight through to the pizzeria's online ordering system. The product is currently in beta testing, and people can sign up to try it out. It is currently set up for testing within the Domino's online ordering system, but we decided to dig a little further and find out if it could work for the independent operators as well. Today we're talking via Skype to DJ Saul, iStrategyLabs Chief Marketing Director. Welcome to Pizza 360, DJ.
Hey there.
PiePal looks like a simple push-button device, but the technology is actually pretty complex. How does it work?
On the hardware side, we actually 3D printed almost everything, which is pretty exciting. So we got the Replicator 2 about 6 months ago here at our office in Washington, D.C., and kind of got it just for fun and pretty quickly started actually using it for very real projects and products. And this was one of the earliest expressions of that, as you've seen. So on the hardware side, most of the components are 3D printed. On the software side, two of the main components, one is a Raspberry Pi, aptly named, essentially a mini computer, and the Arduino is a microcontroller.
So 3D printing. Do you think that 3D printers are the wave of the future?
Yes, in that there's certainly some very broad and exciting implications with what they mean and what they're doing, especially when you think about digital rights. Wouldn't be surprised if 5 years from now, buying a product on Amazon meant that you're getting the digital rights to it, and that would give you the file to then reprint the handle on a French press, for example, if it broke off, and you could reprint that out. So those are some of the broader implications and what people are getting the most excited about.
How does the device know what type of pizzas to order, and how is the pizza paid for?
It's paid for straight to your Domino's account. So when you would set up your Domino's account, and just a reminder, this was not a client project for Domino's. We just happened to use their site and API, application programming interface, and online ordering setup and system. So once you set up your account, just like you would on Domino's, you tie one credit card to it. So that's already taken care of. You put your delivery address in, of course, that's already taken care of. As for what pizza, you just pick one. So you pick the one, you go, pepperoni or meat lovers, or cheese, or peppers and onion. That's the one pizza that I want. When all I want to do is push a dang button to get it. A pretty broad approach here. So yeah, you pick one pizza that you always want. You can change that at any time, but then that is tied to the button, and that's it.
So because of the existing online ordering system, Domino's was a good host to test out this product. But in the future, is there any chance that this could be used for a smaller independent pizzeria?
Absolutely. So that was very much in our thinking. That said, we sort of had to use a big chain so we could actually hook into a broader system on the back end, like Domino's, API, to be able to tap into their, and we really use an API wrapper, which just means, we created our own system that tapped into Domino's online ordering system. In theory, we could totally do this with a small, mom and pop shop or a small independent location, but, to create it where, the average consumer could, select their pizzeria of choice, buy this button from us, set it up without our help. Certainly possible, and very well maybe something we build out, but that would be a heavier lift on our end for sure.
When will beta testing begin?
So clarification on that, it's beta tasting, not beta testing. So the beta tasting, we're likely gonna host a pizza party, shocker, here in DC at our office. And that's where we're going to let whoever's here, play around with the device itself. We only have one, so we're not at the point where we're mass producing or even producing multiple of these units. I'm not exactly sure when that's going to be. We're sort of letting the demand and excitement shape our next steps here.
Beta tasting. Have you trademarked that catchphrase yet?
I totally should. We also have, if you notice on PiePal.me, we have tastemonials.
Tastemonials. I like that. What are your long-term goals with PiePal?
So long-range goals would be to really pave the way for our next project and our next product. And that very well may be the PiePal 2.0. And PiePal 2.0 could be a a better, sexier, sleeker design that's ready to mass produce and tie to any pizzeria that you want a recurring order from. So long-term goals would be to sharpen our approach and the skill set of our team that worked on this, who have done a tremendous job, obviously, over the last very short period of time, the last couple months. Get a little bit smarter on the hardware and software interaction side to decide, yes, like this is how we should build out the next iteration of this, or this is how we're now going to build out the open source button ecosystem.
All right, well, that's all the time we have for today. Thank you to our guests DJ Saul and PiePal. To learn more about PiePal, visit them online at piepal.me. For all your pizzeria marketing information, advice, and news, subscribe for free to PMQ Pizza Magazine. Read the digital version of the magazine on the free PMQ app, follow us on social media, and visit us regularly online at pmq.com for exclusive web content, blogs, and videos you won't find anywhere else. For Pizza 360, I'm Daniel Lee Perea.